Hello, YouTube. Nice day, nice Saturday, né? Nice weekend for everyone. My name is Ricardo. I'll be a host for today. Né? TalkTNTALK is a language platform. Né? Today we are talking English, but we have another languages like Italian, Spanish, French, and today we discuss a little something regarding uh, how the technology influences our present and probably the future too. Because sometimes there are a perspective, and suddenly this perspective don't uh, became a reality in the future. But certainly there are a lot of definitely is a reality on the present, is certainly on the future too. So, well, Karina, I put the video, the link for the video, if you want some uh, what is it, more information that, and you catch the questions on on your chat. Yeah, great.
Yes,
So in this case, let's start. Let me please, could you read and answer the question number one?
yes. How will how will artificial intelligence reshape the job market in the next 20 years? Um, it's difficult to say for sure
Yeah.
because AI is changing a lot in just like 1 year. I don't know because when I found about GPT, I don't know if
Could it be Chat
GPT,
GPT?
ChatGPT, um, it was so quickly that we start to discuss about it. You know, the people found GPT and this similar stuff about AI platforms and start to using that in our daily basis. I don't know in at the work to help us with to make some tasks at work and to help us to uh, study and kind of that. So it was really fast for me that we
Mhm.
really start to use that because I already I I don't know I when I saw like Matrix, the movie, and start to think about those things, technology and robots and AI, this was like 10 or 20 years ago, I don't know, a lot of years ago. But just right now, we are actually using this and it's like become a reality in our lives. I think it's just right now, and maybe in the next years, like 10 or 20 years, I think this will completely change our how we work and how we do our works, like mailing the tasks you need to we need to do it manual manually today. I think AI will replace this, but no about creativity and how how you how can I say that? How you uh, fazemos a gestão das coisas.
Mhm.
Is more like the manual stuff. Maybe AI will replace in you.
Yeah. Uh, I watched a video some time ago that the 60% or 70% of the jobs uh, you let it exist, you want to exist because of this replacement for robots, artificial intelligence, and the other stuffs. And the but is a first perspective. Currently, the artificial intelligence is more placed in certain part of the jobs, particular jobs that you do the same things. Is there are a routine, and this kind of jobs is hard to continue existing. So, but another one, uh, I believe that is hard. For example, I notice, for example, I believe it's wrong, but the a lot of people use the ChatGPT, for example, or another artificial intelligence to replace the psychologist. I believe that is weird because it's the main problem of the artificial intelligence. That's it. Regarding feelings, regarding this kind of thing. So is there are so many details in every each person have different profiles, different experiences. And suddenly that's weird because, for example, you think regarding twins, for example, they are uh, growing in the same house. For example, they was born from the same parents, and they were growing, receiving education from the same parents. They played together. They go to the same. They went to the same school, and they have the same friends. So is sometimes use the same clothes, and the suddenly uh, they these brothers um, became a completely uh, adult, a different adult. So each other, so each other. So in this case, for example, one of them love radical sports, and the another one just think about it. This person became terrified. So it's not possible to predict this kind of situation. But yeah, I became a little afraid sometimes because of that. And yeah, there's a lot of improvements in the artificial intelligence uh, became so bigger, and the I don't know, probably I believe that's a reality nowadays. It's not necessary wait for 20 minutes in the reflects on the present is a reality. So I don't know. One I don't know. I believe that in the next 20 years, the perspective is so becoming bigger. And I don't know. I believe that is certainly every computer, every routine in our house, and other stuff certainly is managed by artificial intelligence. For example, uh, certainly it's possible today, if you wonder on the future. For example, buy things on the supermarket and the pay. he views and the other stuff. So I believe that's certainly, I don't know, probably in the future, things like, I don't know, robots and artificial intelligence and the other stuffs control everything. And for us humans, certainly continue the human interaction and this kind of feelings. And so in this case, if you have a good communication and the have this kind of skills, for example, empathy and the other stuffs, I believe that in the future, this kind of feelings became more, I don't know, necessary. So this kind of person became is a good worker in the future, probably. That's it. Uh, Please, could you read and answer the next question?
You humans have achieved immortality through biotechnology or digital consciousness.
Yeah.
Um,
You understand the question?
difficult, yes, because it's really difficult to say.
Então, tá dizendo que se a gente vai se tornar imortal devido à biotecnologia, fisicamente, ou, sei lá, a nossa consciência vai virar digital e vai continuar para sempre, por exemplo, num robô ou num computador, por exemplo.
Yes, I understood the
Ah,
question,
great.
but
Sorry.
I was thinking about the answer.
Ah, yeah, cara. Sure. Sorry.
Yes. um, I think it's possible. I think everything's possible. I don't know if I can say that this will never happen to us because uh, we already we already did too much in our mankind. Like in the past, I never we never or we never maybe thought that will be possible to use a computer to talk with another person, and now is a reality, and this is crazy, right? So I think I don't know how much the technology um, can be used to change the things like the death, because this is the this is a challenge that everyone has to you face someday.
Sure.
So I think a lot of people, maybe not a lot of, but maybe some people that have power and money, maybe you'd like to live forever, and we have some of them looking for this and studying about this. So I think could be possible one day to achieve this kind of technology.
Yeah. The number of the people that pass more than 100 years increase a lot. And lately, I believe the last 30 years, the number of the people that reach 100 years increased 5 times. And yeah, so it's a kind of reality nowadays. But yeah, some people use. I sometimes I watch videos or read news regarding the baby that was born uh, the the this year or lately passed than 1800 years or something like that. I believe that is not. I believe that this kind of situation is a little weird. It's not possible, in my opinion. But I believe that is became more and more common. Uh, find persons that have 100 years or next to 100 years, maybe more. Yesterday, I believe, yeah, yesterday I watched a video that's a lady. Uh, he was 101 years old, but the is incredible because this woman have a not a young face, is not properly sold, but in my opinion, it sounded like she was, for example, 75, 80 years. So they look like younger, and the mobility is impressive because he practiced. I forgot the name of the. Oh, go to the gym and lift up uh, heavy things and all this stuff. So I don't know, but suddenly the things happen. Sometimes the people became sick and they die uh, and this sometimes it's weird to understand because this person, for example, have a wonderful life, very healthy, and suddenly uh, this person became sick and died. So, but certainly, I don't believe regarding the digital consciences. I believe that this kind of situation is far away from here. I believe because it's not possible to reproduce our conscience. But regarding the biotechnology and the simply, for example, the the human potential, because this person uh, is more are more concerned regarding the health. Uh, for example, practice exercise, go to the gym, for example, or uh, eat healthy food. These kind of situations, this kind of behavior became us healthier, and the perspective is live more time. But a lot of people used to say that the 50% of the us is regarding the hereditary part. 50% is a lot of thing. So in this case, the another part is habits, is food, is exercise. This kind of situation is just 50%. Another one is hereditary reflections. So in this case, for example, a specific person could be uh, the most health, health person, and there are some possibilities not possible to avoid. That's it. Please, uh, you could choose another question, not necessarily the next. Number three, you could choose another one. Doesn't matter. If you choose three or another, go ahead, please, Karina. If you prefer another one, I don't know.
Okay. Um, then, uh, how will climate 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 change impact global economies and political stability? Mm, like the human at the video you you showed to me here. Um,
Please, I'm sorry to choose the question number.
number 4.
Okay, great.
How will climate change impact global economies and political stability?
Perfect.
Um, I think right now we are caring caring too much about technology and progress about it, but I think um, we don't care too much about the nature and about the change we are
Yeah,
surfing right now. It's not about us, but about people like billionaires and people with a lot of money and um, with a lot of power, because those people that could be make a real difference about it and care about the planet and the nature. But I think they are selfish about it because they just want to know about money and power and another things and technology and progress, but not about how we can destroy this planet, and we you have nothing to do about it in just a few years. Like we need water to live. We need a good climate, like the temperature, and we already see a lot of disasters, natural disasters, like a lot of rain that maybe bring some destruction to our cities, like in the South Brazil, and you see these things, and you think about when we will prioritize nature instead technology, or use the technology to help the nature um to continues like they are in no disappear,
sure.
like. So I think it's more important to think about our planet and how you can preserve our nature than to think about another planet, say, and how AI can be used to make everything easier for us, because I think you need to prioritize the nature. And I am an environmental engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I work with marketing, but I am an environmental engineer. So
Oh
I
yeah.
think, yes. So I think it's very, very important to stop and think about it right now, because I don't know if in the future it be we we you have be the power to save, because right now we can save the planet in the nature, but I don't know in a 5 or 10 years it will be possible to reverse the situation, like about the climate change, you know.
Yeah. Ah, I couldn't agree more. Uh, yeah, I I believe that the this kind of topic became, yeah, we improved. Uh, yeah, certainly. But sometimes particularly when they listen to oh technology stuffs and the others uh, things, normally don't have much conscience regarding the nature, the climate change, and the other stuff, like global economics. Because, for example, particularly nowadays, this kind of situation uh, is coming and from the lately from the last years, but nowadays became so relevant regarding the global impact. For example, a war on Ukraine and the Russia cause reflects on Brazil, for example. Is the another side of the planet, and it cause reflects. So in this case, for example, the the some products was made on the Russia and Ukraine, and the, for example, fertilizant. I don't know how do you say in English, and the, for example, cause some problems, some impacts on Brazil, particularly Brazil, because it's, yeah, Brazil produce a lot of food, and the so uh, there are some blocks, Europe, uh, and the Asia, and these kind of countries. These countries became a group of, uh, for example, European Union and the NAFTA and the other stuff. And the suddenly, I don't know, I believe that on the future, the world became the same, I don't know, the same environment properly. For example, you could sell or buy things from any each culture of the world, and the not necessary taxes and the bureaucracy and the other stuff. Yeah, it's not a future so near from us, but I believe that in the next years, not so much in the future, this kind of situation became better. And for example, a long time ago, the people want face each other in a war. The people think regarding the number of the weapons, the the soldiers, and nowadays the people continue think regarding this kind of situation and the humans and the weapons, for example, but think regarding the money, because the market and the other stuffs uh, became worse. For example, hypothetical, for example, Russia uh, win this war, but became poor. So and the because waste a lot of money because, for example, one of the guy, for example, release a missile, for example, for another. This guy waste, or even a drone, for example, waste a lot of money, $1 million, for example, some in certain case. So in this case, it's not possible to avoid this kind of impact. So in, in this case, for example, uh, you have problems regarding the humans because a lot of people died. It's not possible to, uh, I don't know, fix, because it's alive. uh, And so in this case, the the country lose a lot of people, a lot of money, another kind of resource. For example, buildings are destroyed and the other stuff. So uh, I believe that in the future, this kind of situation avoid wars, because the guy, oh, I don't have enough money to get in a war. I believe that certainly the better situation is, oh, I have a good feeling, I'm a good person. In this case, I don't want to start a war. Unfortunately, it's not the main reason. The reason is, oh, he got the money, he got the reflex, and other stuff. Is another a better one, but it's a good reason. So in this case, I believe that the political stability became much bigger in the future because of that. And suddenly, after some while, the mankind became more wise, more mature, and the uh, cut definitely this kind of situation from our world. That's it. Please, Karina, could you choose another one?
Yes. Uh, Let me see. Um, I I choose number 5.
Great.
Will space colonization become a reality? And should humanity prioritize it? Uh, as I said, um, I think we have to prioritize our planet instead the
Hmm.
another planets, because um, we already have the perfect planet. We already have a planet that can can have life, nature, and have all the resource you need to live. So I don't understand why you need to find another planet to colonize. I think it's more about the sense of power and progress that humanity can um, do a lot of things and can have not just this planet but another planets. But I think this is not this is not um, intelligent, because we are not caring about this planet. So if we care about this planet, and we think about how we can preserve the nature here and make progress with our planet first, okay, we can look about another planet, invite another planet to make a colonization, okay. But we need to think about this planet first, because I think maybe in the future we don't have this planet and any another planet, because we will have nothing.
Yeah. Uh, um, a lot of people, I agree with you. Would like to show another perspective. Want to talk regarding space colonization? Uh, could it be not necessary, uh, for example, leaving another planet, but research the space, know another stars, another, yeah. Because when you talk regarding this thing, when the human became wiser or produce technology to understand the universe, the own human uh, have benefits. For example, in India, the the astronaut became sound like a star, because on India the guys invest money in the this kind of situation, and they solve a, a big issue, the lack of food. Because, for example, when you invest money in this kind of technology, for example, satellites is became better, and it's possible to find the water, find a better place to produce food and the other things. So in this case, they solved a antique problem, because a lot of people, a lot of Indians uh, died because of the. So in this case, one of the guys invest money solve well. Nowadays, the kids or even the adults respect a lot this kind of thing, because it's much common. You could see people telling, "Oh, we have a lot of problems on our planet, and the why invest money in this kind of situation? So I don't know, but it's so much uh, technology help a lot us because of the space colonization. For example, cell phones, internet, as you told, the satellites were possible to improve the food production and the, I don't know, a lot of things. For example, the climate change, avoid, for example, a person face have to face a hurricane in your countries, this kind of situation. And so there are a lot of things. But for the other hand, sometimes it's a little weird. When you, oh, I would like to, for example, create a community, for example, on the moon or Mars. This kind of situation, I agree with you. That's weird, and we should use and invest money on this part of the technology to let our planet better. Because, as you told, Earth is a perfect planet, and it's not necessary. Don't do anything. It's just the planet live good, live well because the nature uh, search for the balance, and the balance is a wonderful situation for the planet, because the nature uh, create and they do things as you told alone. It's not necessary to do anything. It's just avoid destroying the forest and the other stuff. So I believe that it's necessary sometimes have balance because sometimes it's necessary to, for example, one of the guys told regarding the on the not the forest, Amazon forest, but the near, and there are a lot of oil. So in this case, the people told me that the number of the oil on this new reserve is two times more than the pre-salt. So in this case, unfortunately, we need the money. So you could explorate, but uh, yeah, for example, there is a ISO. That's the one of the rules is possible to explorate, but it's not necessary to destroy everything, uh, pollute everything. I believe that is important to explorate, but pay attention on the nature because we have this kind of necessity. It's not possible to survive destroying everything. That's it. Please, Karina, could you choose another one?
Yes. Uh, mm, I think number 7. How
Great.
will advancements in brain computer interfaces change the way we think and communicate? Uh, I think this topic is very difficult
Yeah, could be
because I don't know. I think it's very difficult to
wonder.
yes, yes.
I could start
Um,
to answer
okay.
this question. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but unfortunately, Brazil have a wonderful scientist on this field, but unfortunately don't receive much investment, and this guy go to the another country. Nicolelis is a maybe could be the biggest person or one of the biggest person when talking regarding this kind of thing. Nicolelis is the guy that creates some uh, interfaces, uh, brain interface, and for example, a robot. I don't know. I don't remember. Is the on the World Cup on the Olympic Games in Brazil? There is a robot, and this robot is controlled by your brain or your mind. And yeah, it's a wonderful perspective, because there are people that, for example, have a problem. I forgot the name, tetraplegic, for example. This kind of person could, for example, using a kind of, I don't know how do you say, armchair or something like that. That's possible, for example, have movements because of this kind of robot, and it's not necessary do anything, just control by your mind. And so it's a wonderful thing. And the yeah, it's possible, for example, uh, revert some conditions. For example, a blind guy could see again, and the movements from the person don't have movements on the legs, for example, in the another perspective. For example, a robots that's possible to destroy cancers and the other stuff. So there are so many possibilities on this field. And yeah, I was watching a video, and the Nicolelis, for example, there are another one, but I just mentioned Nicolelis because he's a Brazilian, and the is a I became proud of, because he's a Brazilian. For the other hand, that's so. Uh, for example, he went to the United States and received a lot of money, and he received a chair on a college, and yeah, in certain part of uh, in certain time, uh, we received money just to study, so it's wonderful, but unfortunately, Brazil don't enjoy this opportunity, and he had to move to another place, and receive a lot of proposals and from Europe in the another parts of our world, and almost always, the people have to go to the United States because United States invest a lot of money in these kind of things, and receive a price in the future because unfortunately we have to pay for everything, when talking regarding technology, cell phones and the other stuff. That's it, Karina. And you?
Mm, yes, it could be great to people with disabilities
Hmm.
because maybe right now I think I saw at TV like a guy that could not walk, and he was using a technology, and he could move and walk with using this technology
Yeah,
to help him.
sure.
And it is a great application, um, because it's helping people actually to live like normal people, like you can walk again, and you can listen again, and maybe you can live um, normally. So
Hmm.
it's really great when you think about that. um, I think too, I don't know, I would like to put a chip in my brain that
Yeah,
I could speak any language and
yeah,
understand any language.
it's much
It
better.
Yes, it would be great too because I already strongly with English, so I think if I need um to study Spanish and maybe Japanese and
Yeah,
Chinese, it's very difficult to me languages. So if in the future we could have a chip to put here and understand all the language in the world, it
yeah,
would be amazing.
yeah,
But
certainly.
yes, but um, um, I think too about is not uh, learn language is not just about to understand.
Sure.
Is like is to improve your intelligence and your
Yeah,
so it's not just about the 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 facility you have to communicate is because when you study languages you can um to improve um your brain functioning and your intelligence.
yeah, perfect. Well, uh, I have to say goodbye from people from YouTube. Uh, well, I desire that you have a wonderful weekend